The British Motor Show is an event held every 2 years in London, the United Kingdom, and is an exciting world-class showcase of the latest in automotive technology, particularly in the area of electric vehicles. Hello and welcome, enlightened viewers. In this first episode of our two-part series on Golden Age technology, we look forward to introducing to you some of the recent developments in green transportation from this important automotive exhibition. Supreme Master Television met with representatives from several different companies to discuss their exciting new ranges of electric cars. We start with Tesla Motors, a builder of electric vehicles that is a leader in its field. The company, based in California, the United States, is named after one of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla. Mr. Tesla's impressive contributions to our understanding of the field of electricity cannot be understated. He invented the alternating current, or AC method of power generation, and the three-phase system of electricity transmission. Let's now join the conversation with Mr. Simon Rochefort from Tesla Motors, who will bring us up to speed on his company's offerings.
Simon, what's so special about this electric car?
Everything is kind of special. It's the first sports car of its genre, totally electric and very fast and with a long range. It's totally a first in the world.
And it took its name from a very special man who started out trying to develop an electric motor. Can you tell us a bit about Mr. Tesla?
Nikola Tesla was an inventor, and he was as important as Mr. Edison. And amongst his inventions, you got the AC motor, and we are actually using a 300 horsepower electric AC motor.
And obviously it's an electric car, so it's very environmentally friendly. Was that your impetus for building this car?
I think we have a major problem with petrol because of the emissions usual cars emits. But the problem of petrol is a much more global problem, touching every aspect of our life, political, economical. So basically the idea of our founder, Mr. Elon Musk, was to revolutionize the automotive industry and to find a new way to transport ourselves, much more efficient, much more clever, and without any petrol.
And obviously this car is zero emissions, so it's quite stunning, the performance of this car. Could you tell us how you actually get the performance from an electric car?
The basic idea was to get the best batteries existing on Earth and to put the maximum amount of them in a small car like that. That's why in this car you got 450 kilos of batteries. That gives you such a range, 225 miles on your daily drive type of driving, and a 0 to 60 mph in 3.9 seconds, which is quite astonishing and completely fantastic. And the top speed is also quite extraordinary for an electric car because the car goes up to 125 miles per hour. But globally, it's really a supercar, totally electric, and that will give you sensations completely different and new compared to your classic sports car.
Do you look at making the car environmentally friendly in production and afterwards when the batteries are used?
After they have been used in that car and their energy density goes low, they will be used again for several years in a facility as energy storage. And after that, we came with a process to recycle totally the batteries. So we try to conceive an eco-friendly car.
And obviously it's an electric sports car. Do you have any plans in the future to do a fully electric family car and other production vehicles?
Yeah, that's totally the idea. We had to begin by working on a very exclusive car to allow us to create the technology, the basis, to develop afterwards a large range of cars. So our next car will be a quite exclusive family sedan, very long car, five seats and 4 doors, much more powerful than this one, which is already 300 horsepower. So it will be a very powerful car. With a range quite similar, around 220 miles range, and the price of course, will be very, very much lower than the Roadster, probably around $60,000 in the USA, coming at the end of 2010. Our third car, after this one, codenamed Blue Star for now, and this third car will be produced or co-produced with a major world car maker, and we will try to sell it for $30,000 to make it much more affordable and available for the masses.
And can you tell us, if someone buys this car tomorrow, how do they maintain it? How do they power it up after they go out for a spin?
Well, it's quite easy, especially in Europe, because our utility companies really are quite easygoing on electric cars and very helpful. So, for example, in England, you'll just have to ask your electrician to install a special plug at home with 60 amperes, and you'll charge up your car in 4 hours. So basically, most of my customers are using or will use this car daily driving to go to work, to go shopping, to take their car wherever they want. And at night, they park the car in their garage, they plug their car, they leave it all night long because we don't have trouble with that. You charge your car as much or as low as you want. And on the morning, they unplug their car and go to work. And with that system, they will pay €7 worth of electricity to do their 225 miles range, which is quite a bargain considering what you pay actually in gas stations.
The technology packed in the Tesla Roadster is simply amazing. Who would believe that the words sports car and electric belong in the same phrase? We'll have more fascinating automobiles to share with you after we return from these brief messages. You are watching Golden Age Technology on Supreme Master Television. This is Golden Age Technology on Supreme Master Television. We are profiling various electric cars that were on display at the 2008 British Motor Show, held in London, the United Kingdom. The next person we spoke with was Mr. Julian Wilford of No Internal Combustion Engine, or NICE. NICE does not manufacture cars, rather they bring to Britain various affordable electric vehicles from abroad.
We're here with Julian, director of NICE, which is a company that imports electric and environmentally friendly cars from around the world. How are you, Julian?
Hi, it's wonderful to see you here, and we're at the British International Motor Show. It's been a big show for us. We've been selling this vehicle, the Mega City in London, for the past 2 years. We launched at the motor show here in 2006, in fact, but with the great demand and requirement for more environmentally friendly electric vehicles, at this show we've actually launched 3 new electric vehicles. NICE is all about bringing electric vehicle technology to the marketplace right now. A lot of the mainstream manufacturers you'll see around the place showing their demonstrators, talking about introductions in 2010, 2011. But in fact, many consumers want the benefits, the cleanliness, reduced environmental impact of electric vehicles right now. And so we're all about bringing the vehicles to market. And we've got a great range of vehicles. And so in the show, we've got maybe only 5 or 6 of the available electric vehicles that you can buy in the UK today.
We asked to be shown the various models that are distributed by NICE.
Of course, this one here is the Mega City. This has been on the market for 2 years now. This is made by actually France's 3rd largest vehicle manufacturer called Aixam Mega. About £12,000, very, very good for running around the city.
Mr. Wilford next introduced us to the Z0.
We just launched the Zio. So this is manufactured for us in China by our partners in China. 5-door, 5 seats, so the first affordable family electric car.
And what kind of range does this car have?
It's a little bit higher range, higher top speed, so 50 miles an hour, 60 miles range, and a little bit longer charge time, but pretty similar performance. It's really more for the family, for the school runs, and actually getting the family around town.
Following the Z0 was the My Car, truly a world car in terms of where production and design took place.
This is a My Car, designed in Italy by a very famous car designer called Giugiaro, engineered in Hong Kong, and manufactured for us in China. Again, launched here, it's a two-seater, very, very funky, modern, urban design. Again, similar performance to the vehicles, 40-mile range, 40-mile-an-hour top speed.
What has the reaction been from the public?
It's been incredible. I'm sure this must be one of the most photographed cars in the show. I think people warm to the fact it's a small car, it's nippy, and for running around cities, for urban journeys, it's just actually a far more convenient solution to a big car.
One last car Mr. Julian Wilford showed us was a traditional petrol-powered vehicle, which may be turned into an electric vehicle in the future. This model received the 2008 European Car of the Year award.
Version of the Fiat 500, which we're presenting here just to gauge public interest to see whether it should go into production. It's a mainstream car that would be converted to electric drive.
We thank Mr. Simon Rochefort of Tesla Motors and Mr. Julian Wilford of No Internal Combustion Engine, or NICE, for sharing with us information about innovative green cars that can help move the globe's collective transportation system to the next level. This concludes part 1 of See Tomorrow Today, the 2008 British Motor Show. Please be sure to tune in next week for part 2 of this programme with more from this wonderful automotive exhibition. Please stay with us for Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living, up next right after noteworthy news. May heaven bless all beings with love and wisdom, so we may live together in harmony on the planet.